This is it. We're all leaving for Brands Hatch. Sexy Robbie.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Sam, are you looking up? Because I can't.
Will it?
Yeah.
We carry that if you're doing what you're doing. Yeah.
Look at that. This is awesome.
You going to say that speaker on it?
Yeah.
In the back?
Yeah, just chuck it.
Upstairs, do we? Or?
Yeah, please. So that Sam's loaded the pickup up. We're on our way to Donington. He's washed the coach, done all the bits and bobs. I'm just going to go and say goodbye to the body shop. And then I'm not even travelling up in the coach today. I'll show you what I'm travelling up in. It's a weapon. Harry, I'll see you later.
Yeah,
see you later. Ginge here. See you, Ginge. See you in a bit. Thank you. Cheers. That's Robbie. Robbie used to come racing with us, and he's back. Spotting this time though. You got all weekend of this. Coach is looking bling. All nice and shiny. There's Will. As happy as ever.
Yeah.
And that's my rocket for the journey. The Fezzy Turbo. Right, I'll switch you back on at Donington, sorry. I'm driving this. The other thing that turned up yesterday was these. I bought these from the Genuine Vintage Sunglasses shop. These are Miami Vice yellow lenses. Everything looks clearer through yellow lenses. So this is my third round of the year. I think there's been 7 rounds altogether. But I really like Donington as a circuit. It's just down the road from where I used to live 24 years ago. So I only raced it since I had a pickup, but went there loads of times to watch racing and everything. And it's quite nice because sometimes I bump into some of my old mates from that way. They normally go and watch some of the racing and come and say hello if I'm there. So I really like Donington. Donington and Brands are my 2 favourite circuits, so I like it even more if we get away damage free. There she is, rolling off. So we've stopped just outside of Bicester to get some diesel in the coach and in the Fiesta. Flashy lights on the Fiesta, don't know what that is. The M42's blocked, so we're going an alternative route. So this is it, Saturday, day of qualifying. I've just been and brushed my teeth. I've lost my toothbrush. Sam's still asleep.
I'm not.
No, he's not. Robbie's up
Great.
with his chest wig out.
Chest wig?
And making tea. The weather looks a little bit dull and overcast. Right. Somebody's got a pink awning and blow up chairs, which we're all jealous of. Oh, the weather is grey and overcast. The qualifying's at 12:50, so we've got a little bit of time yet to get ready. So it's Saturday, we're getting ready for qualifying. Michael's car's all ready. That Simpson's car's getting ready by the looks of it. Sam is filling out the declaration sheet, and what that shows is all the seal numbers for the axle, gearbox, engine, the chassis, and some of the bits on the car, the tyre numbers. So that has to be filled in for for Sonny and Barbara at SHP and the scrutineers, so they know that we're going out on official stuff, ECU numbers in it and things like that. So Sam's just filling that out at the moment. This is the dash on the truck. These are all stack professional gauges that they change colour when the pressures change. So you don't need loads of different LEDs and things in there. These take control of everything. So if one of these starts to flash, I can see that I've got an issue of some sort. Robbie's bought me chewing gum, thanks mate. Says I've got bad breath. So first mistake of the weekend, I didn't hit the right sign-in box yesterday when I had to sign on to the event, so I've just had to walk down to the control tower to sign on properly. But they was brilliant in there. I'd filled in the the picture of my license and everything, but I didn't press the sign on button. But yeah, they took care of it. Awesome. So nice and easy, really. Walking back to the pitch, I can see that there's a stage being done for tonight. In fact, it sounds like they're practicing.
Hey, oh! Wait a minute, fill my cup, put some nigga in it.
That sounds amazing. I need that stereo in my workshop. Anyway, I'm walking back to the coach, so I'll do some more footage in a bit.
James flat out asleep as usual. What are we changing there then, Sam? Connecting the anti-roll bar. Going into the driver's briefing.
I think that you go to the car. I thought you couldn't.
We'll end up watching it.
Can I even choose at it with you?
It's on the vacuum. Well, I've got issues. Well, sometimes I just sit there drying or didn't curry. This is peppermint.
Oh, hello, Peppermint.
How are we doing, alright?
Peppermint. Now, what have you got? Oh, we've got you down as... Right, lovely.
James Straw, Gold Straw. Just finished the drivers' meeting. The Sammy head pit crew. Who parks their bloody van when you got to open your back door like this, eh Sam? It's not on. Can we get it open? Shut up.
Can't get closer than that, can you?
I reckon they planned it, didn't you?
Did that. Let's even take the water off the bonnet.
Sam's sticking his wax on the window.
Waxing the window up.
Stop it from steaming up today because it's raining. James is sat there chilling, standard procedure. What are you putting him at, Sam?
23 at the moment. Drop them down a bit more later though.
Getting in the truck and you need a wee, James. Brilliant timing that is. Everyone else is going out for the race. Sam's all ready to go.
Go on, Robbie, you getting it.
Spotting's all ready to go. Started up for Sam to get started. He returns from the toilet. Entering the pits. Let's go, go, go. Oh, he's being bollocked. He's only been told to get off the wall 5 times.
The shit show continues.
Hey, he's finally got the picture. Give us a smile then, mate.
No.
All the trucks coming in for some reason. Not too sure what's happened yet. Green now and you're going qualified. Off. Let's go, go, go racing. Fortunately having a few issues with the car at the second, no clutch. Have to work on that in the shop when we get back. There's James off qualifying. Pushing the car back to the stables. So far we've got all the wheels off the vehicle. Going to need to go for a little clean and a rinse. Check that everything's all okay underneath. Sam's took the under tray off. We have a few clutch problems. The top mechanic's disappeared, so when I get back, report some more. So what are you doing here then, Sam?
Compression test, making sure it's still healthy, not poorly.
And then how can you talk us through how you do that?
Take the spark plugs out.
Right.
Compressor tester straight in there. It's just not in gear, turn it over. Watch the needle go up.
What of a bang.
You've got to have a gold bar at the same time.
Certainly do. So Samuel, top mechanic. We've changed...
Mechanic.
So what, we've checked all the spark plugs.
Check spark plugs.
All spark plugs are all good, aren't they?
Check, yeah, all brand new.
So what's the next process we're doing now?
We've checked the compression.
Yep.
Compression's mint. But just notice the alternator's fell to bits.
So Sam needs to do his magic on the alternator.
So that's why we had a misfire. We found it. Get that
Happy.
fixed. Should be brand new.
Happy days.
Happy day.
You've come to the rescue. You've just come to the rescue, haven't you?
We've just come to the rescue.
What have you? What's the plan with this engine you've got here then?
We've got to fix the cam belt, change cam belt. Yeah, they came off the track and a stone's gone straight through the belt and put a rip in it. Down there.
Can't quite see it on the camera.
She's got to go.
Yeah, so at the minute we're fixing Paul Jones's car. Paul's had an off and a bit of gravel's gone through the timing belt. So we popped over to see Richard at Michael Smith at A1 Performance Products. They've carried a belt, so we're just coming to put the belt on for him. So yeah, it takes about an hour I'd guess, but we're sorted so he can race tomorrow.
Was having trouble getting the bottom bolt off. Got them all on.
Yeah. Wait, I'll turn the axle.
Moment of truth. Simple as that, isn't it, James?
All done, mate, all done.
Happy days. Been playing about with the car most of the day today. He's had to re-bleed the clutch a few times, change the cylinder, and now he's just going for a test drive to see if everything's working all right. What are we saying, Sam?
No good, mate.
No good.
Need more, need more.
Are you thinking about another re-bleed, or are you going to have to figure clutch out?
No, try and get some more adjustment on it. Jug's that 30mm ratchet spanner?
Of course I can.
So we had a clutch problem in qualifying, and I've been helping Paul Jones fix his car. I helped another guy go and take an engine off a dyno, come back, and my clutch is destroyed. So at the moment Sam and I are taking the gearbox out of the pickup. So the tunnel comes out, and then it's just a series of bolts, the exhaust and the prop shaft to allow us to get in, and then we can see what damage is done to the clutch. So yeah, it's whatever time it is at night, and we're having to start again with it all. Nightmare.
So just going up to the back of James's racing truck. James, what's going on in here tonight then?
Hey! We're fixing Steve Fishburne's Brisker Formula 2 stock car. Sponsored by Calypso, Great Engine Developments, Offshore Fuels and A1 Performance Products. We've just set the ignition timing on it, and now we're setting the tappets, just making sure they're all good. We're storing it in here to keep it nice and dry. And I ain't had a KFC today, wife. I promise I didn't have a KFC. Good job it's not in the front of the bus.
Unfortunately, one thing I think he might be fibbing about. Sam's now had the gearbox out, replacing the clutch, and now he's got it back in. He's just bleeding it all now with his main man, Will. How you getting on there, Will? Lovely.
Lovely.
How do you reckon it's going, Sam?
Yeah, we're flying through it, mate.
You've done that in the time it took me to make your burgers and do the washing up as well, haven't you?
So Sam and Robbie's gone out somewhere. I've just helped Bob sort out inside his transporter to sleep over. The clutch release bearing went on the pickup, so I think Robbie might have filmed some of that. It was a metal and plastic part, and I think the heat where the exhaust runs so close and a few other factors caused the plastic part of the release bearing to melt, which made us lose clutch. Sam fixed that. Steve Fishburne found a second-hand release bearing for us to use, so thanks to Steve and Michael for the use of that. But yeah, Sam and Robbie are out. I'm in the coach by myself. I've just rang my wife to I'll just switch this to see if she's all right. So I'm just trying to straighten the coach up a little bit, and I'm going to get a relatively early night ready for an early start tomorrow. The racing tomorrow, just get the list, it's quite early, I think. 11:20 is our first race, so not a lot of time. By the time we got up, had a cup of tea, virtually straight on it. So yeah, I'm going to chill out, watch my iPad in bed, listen to some music, and nod off. The fake Foo Fighters are playing down there somewhere. I don't know if we can see it through the skylight. I expect Sam's there somewhere. But it's Sunday morning, about 5 o'clock in the morning, maybe 6, could be 7. I'll have a look, let's be accurate. At least 6:30. Sam's still fast asleep. I've made everyone a cup of tea. Robbie's naked, so I'm not going to turn the camera around. Fighting everyone, that. Open the blinds. We've had a water leak in the middle of the night in the coach. We've tried to find it, and we really can't. So we've just got to go through the car, prep the car. First race is 11 o'clock, so Robbie will film a load of that. He's dressed now, look. Woo-hoo! Them two went out last night to the concert. So yeah, I think them two had a good night. I had an early night. Race day, the cars are getting ready. Richie's doing something on Michael's truck. I believe he's fitting an illegal differential.
Yeah.
And a nitrous bottle.
Yeah.
Two nitrous bottles. So
One for luck.
Michael had a second and a third in qualifying yesterday, and then Matt had 2 pole positions yesterday. So all good for the tent, really. And then my car's all back together from the clutch. And I think we're just, what we're doing to it now, Sam?
Put some fuel in it.
Is it low, is it?
Half tank.
And then Steve from AKA Race Transporters has turned up today to watch. He's the guy that built the coach. That's him there.
Yeah, you can go. James is now off for his first race. Here, James sat in the car ready for his first race. He's just having a look at the track. James is now off to go line up on the grid. Bit of go racing. Happy days. Get out of the truck for the time being, because the horse is too hard to get to. Got both teammates in there. We get the issues fixed in the pits, could we, Sam? Oh, wait, beep, beep, beep. Oh, let's stop everyone. Got a little chubber over here helping us, he's out of breath. unfortunately. Oh yeah.
So race one's been a bit of a nightmare. On the start, finished straight at the start, the exhaust just slipped back and come off. So I only managed to do 4 laps. The boys are on it at the moment, fixing it. But there's so the car just got very noisy and lost a load of power. Matt was winning the race and he's either done a gearbox or a diff, not sure which yet, but he was well out in the front. And then Michael's got a load of damage as well, so I don't know quite what happened there, but yeah, he's got a bit of damage himself.
Gearbox is back on properly. Some people call this lad a mechanic.
Yeah, bro.
Exhaust is all back on. What's next then, Sam?
Bolt check, spanner check it all, check the fluids.
And that's about it, really, isn't it? Job's a good one.
Burnt my finger.
Ah. Second race of the weekend. Got all the team here, ready to go.
Yeah, boy. See what we can break.
See what we can break.
See what we can break.
Looking beautiful. James and Sam waiting there patiently. And we've got the new pit crew just arrived today, fresh in from Newbury. Let's go. James crashed onto the gravel in the last one in race 2, so didn't get very far on that. But you got Matt Simpson who's come first. I'm not too sure of the other bloke's name, to be honest, but you got good old Dino boy come third. You know,
You ain't gonna yet,
too big.
Fuming? No. Fix it, move on. So not a good start to race 2. A car spun going down, coming out of the old hairpin. I went round the outside of him. Another car was going around the outside of me. He clipped me, I clipped 5, and we both spun out, but I ended up in the gravel. Luckily it wouldn't start, but it's ripped the dry sump pump belt off anyway. Filled the car with gravel, so we're going to start packing up. We're going to take the front off the car and take the under tray off and get rid of all the stones. Number 7 had a similar thing, I think. So his car's come in like that. All on hands on deck, removing the gravel. So the ovens have opened. It's pissing it down. Oh no, sorry Tracy. It's raining really bad, but everything's good. While we're waiting for the weather to break so we can put the car away and everything else, Robbie the champion spotter, so much better than Paul Exton I might add, is doing dinner.
You got chicken, bacon, and then you got eggs wrapped on top.
Racing's turned out to be not that bad. So the winners of the last pickup truck race was Kobe and Amelia. Way! Well done. Thanks mate. Here he is, look.
Can't even make one lap.
Thanks mate. Thanks mate. Let's have a look at them cars. Transformer. Where's the other bit of it? Oh, in the back. Wicked. Corvette.
Oh yeah! It's a Corvette!
So that's it, we're all virtually packed up now, getting ready to head home. Not a very good weekend for the Grace Racing team, but we'll be back, fix the car, try and improve on it a bit more. Next thing to do is to get Sam's car ready for testing at Castle Coombs, so it don't stop. But yeah, not a great weekend at all. We stopped for some diesel and Robbie's bought treats. Looks like the weekend wasn't so bad after all.